Yo dudes!
Welcome to Easy Vegan Pasta Dinner!
So this is beautiful. This is 3 components to it. It was a great recipe that I came up with because I wanted to try to get my kids to eat more veg. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a spinach pesto.
We have vegan sausages, we have grilled courgettes, and we're making it with lovely simple pasta.
Okay, first step, we've turned on our grill and it's time to grill our courgette. Courgette is a highly underrated vegetable, and for me it used to be like, I used to hate it, but when it's grilled, it's just so elegant, sweet and juicy.
Okay, so these are yellow courgettes. You'll only get them certain times of the year. Green work perfect too.
Yeah, whatever you have. Okay, so we have our courgettes, quite a lot. We're going to keep this elegant in terms of seasoning. We want to taste the courgettes for all they are. So I'm going with a good generous pinch of salt.
We're going with a little bit of oil, probably
about 2 tablespoons. So it does seem like quite a lot, but what it's going to enable is going to enable just better grilling, and it's going to
bit of caramelization, a bit of crisp, and really nice grilled courgettes.
Yeah. Give them a good mix.
So we're just going to pop out our courgettes onto the grill.
Try to get them all facing up.
We're facing up in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, because we want the kind of grill right here. That's it. They end up nearly like kind of chips, like a healthier version of chips. Okay, courgettes are laid out looking pretty. Next step, we have our vegan sausages. We're going to grill them also.
Beautiful. So any kind of 6 vegan sausages that you got in a supermarket?
Generally you get them in the frozen food section. They're ready to go into the grill. We've preheated the grill. It's nice and hot and warm. In it goes.
Okay, next up I've got some pasta. I've got some spelt penne, whatever kind of pasta, whether it's gluten-free or wholemeal or whatever. Obviously the more wholemeal the better because it's higher in fibre. So we're just going to boil this. This one here says 10 minutes on the pack.
Next up we're going to make our pesto. This is a spinach pesto. It might sound mad, but this is absolutely delicious.
It's really high in nutrients as well, more so than a typical basil pesto.
Okay, you will need a blender.
We've got 3 cloves of garlic.
100 grams of toasted cashew nuts. If you don't have toasted, just put them on a dry pan and just toast them until they brown.
Toast just gives a much nicer flavour. We've got 75 grams of spinach. And obviously if you can't get spinach, basil is grand, or kale or whatever, any kind of green, but spinach is really good in this context.
Worthwhile seeking out. Next step, we want to make this slightly lower in fat. Normally in a pesto it would be 100% oil. We want to make it slightly less. We've 75 ml of a neutral tasting oil. We've gone for sunflower. Use a light olive oil if you want, and 75 ml of water.
And I know it sounds crazy, but the less expensive oil typically has the least amount of taste because you don't want it to be too dominant in olive oil or too dominant in sunflower oil.
Yeah. In goes juice of half a lime, and I've got 1 teaspoon of salt. Lid on, I'll just blendy. So I blended the pesto until it's quite smooth. There is still a tiny fleck of leaf, because I like that kind of degree of colour, but reach until you're happy. Try it, it's beautiful. Like you don't go spinach pesto, you go, geez, that's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yum. Get a lovely taste of garlic and kind of...
I'm putting in the remainder half a lime in there. Just a bit of acid will help elevate it. Okay, boom.
Okay, so next up, this is a 10-minute dinner. So you've got a pan on a high heat. I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of oil.
In on top, cherry tomatoes. We've gone for heirloom varieties in just different kind of colours. Go with whatever you have.
Okay, so pasta's done. I'm just gonna drain it in the sink. I'll always give it a rinse with cold water just to wash the starch off it so it stops cooking.
Okay, time to bring our pasta together. So in goes our cooked pasta. In goes our pesto.
I guess spinach is supposed to be really high in iron, so I guess for anyone who's, this could be a good one, iron pesto.
Yeah, and iron is normally absorbed better with vitamin C, so we got vitamin C from the lime.
Woo! Woo! Another sales pitch for our dish.
Courgettes and sausages have been in the grill about 10 minutes. Smell epic. Here we go.
So these are beautiful.
So you'll know when the courgettes are ready is when they start to brown along the top. Sausages we turned a little bit just to make sure they crisp up all over. Pasta is looking beautiful.
Smells fab.
Few courgettes. So they kind of look like chips, but they're really beautiful. Like they're very elegant, simple, fantastical. Beautiful.
There we go, boom.
We brought
Dudes, there you have it, 10 minutes pesto with saucies, grilled courgettes, and just smells
Spinach pesto.
amazing. Could be the best pasta I've ever had.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Beautiful having the saucy and having the grilled courgettes. It does take 10-15 minutes. Grilling a courgette like that really does accentuate its sweetness, doesn't it? And adds a nice crispy exterior, and the salt draws a bit of that moisture.
I usually don't like courgette, but that's really, really good.
I know.
Yeah, really surprising. Like, genuinely, I'm not just spoofing because the video on.
Yeah. And that's the spinach pesto. So a great way of getting more nutrients into kind of kids or into yourselves if you don't like green.
Elegant dinner, took 10 minutes to make, couldn't recommend it more.
Might take you a little longer because there's two of us, but thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and
Book plug.
thanks to anyone who bought our book. It's an international bestseller. It's been translated into Dutch later on this year, and if anyone's interested, there's a link down below to check it out, and sending loads of love.
Thanks for your support. Bye.
Cheers.